My God, you can tell I'm out of breath. This is the current situation we've got. Now, I'm no bike mechanic, but you'll have to turn the music down for copyright situations, but I've set the camera up, hopefully it doesn't fall, and I can show you. Oh, spoke too soon, eh? Okay, today is another day in the life. However, on this one, I'm going to take you through my strength exercises in the gym. So last night we did the club session, which legs expectedly felt heavy post Manchester. We're still trying to keep everything sort of easy. So today we're going to make sure we're recovering from the race and also from the speed session last night. So today we're not running, which is a blessing because it's absolutely chucking it down outside. But today we are going to do strength work in the gym. I normally do strength work on a Wednesday when I do a speed session, so that it's like double hard on the same day, but today we won't be doing that. We're going to do the bike just to flush the legs out slightly. I'll probably watch some absolute crap on YouTube for that as well, so I'm excited. But yeah, shame I can't watch this video because it's not out yet. But yeah, so last night, speed session, really good, really enjoyed it. Legs obviously felt heavy, aerobically felt class, but but pretty much I expected that. Like, we were running quite quick splits. I believe we did 2k in 3:31, which is just over 7 minutes. Then we did 800s in about 2:35, which is I think average was about 3:17 per one. I think I started at 3:20 and dropped to 3:20 and dropped to 3:14. And then we finished with an all-out mile, which I believe was done in about 5:19 per mile, which is about 3:20 per kilometer. Good conversions there. So yeah, today pretty much we are going to gym. We've got clients first. I'm going to eat now. Got clients, two PT clients. We're going to go gym. It's another day off, but day in. Seems that's all I do. Do gym, do bike, and then I've got an afternoon of admin. I'm going to try and actually get my outdoor bike sorted, but if it's raining, I'm probably not going to try and get it. But yeah, so going to try and get the outdoor bike sorted. If the outdoor bike is able to be sorted, then I'll take you through that. Reason for, I don't know, I got the urge, like I want to change the handlebars and stuff, and I got the urge I want to try and cycle a bit in the summer. So yeah. Let's get on with the day, eh? I'm going to let you in on a little secret, right? This is an absolute legend post-session. Having chocolate milk, oh my God. Good recovery from that stuff. Don't know what that was. Electrolytes for in... Don't know why my hands wet. Electrolytes for in the morning. Yeah, it has to be, doesn't it, eh? This is what we're doing. Boom. Come on. And a coffee, of course. And we've got porridge on the go. That is the breakfast. Oh yeah. Get that honey in there. Get that honey in there, honey. Thought I had a lot more time than planned, but hot. Porridge, banana, and a coffee going down. Then I'm going to make my way to work, 2 clients, and then we will, from there we will then train weights. I'm going to go in the sauna. I didn't even mention that bit. I'm going to go in the sauna as well. Sauna is very good. People say they use it for recovery. I'm not going to lie, it feels like a workout. Like, my heart rate, I started tracking it in there. Obviously, it's just off the watch, but it was like on a bad day, it's like 110. On a good day, it's like 90. So for me, I'm saying potentially that's a workout. Like, that's zone 1, isn't it, really? Well, that zone's like, yeah, it's a workout. Work time to PT, time to then train weights. So I'm gonna get some tunes on. I'm gonna drive to work, which shouldn't take long because it's around the corner. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. I've realised I brought so much stuff to us for the gym today, and I kind of carry it all. So yeah, but didn't forget the sliders. Worst thing if you go in the sauna and you forget your sliders. Pits. But let's get it on. Say hello. So, in the gym, I'm gonna start with some compound moves. Probably, I want to say lunges because I think did I do lunges last week? Yeah, we'll start with lunges today, and then I'm probably gonna go. Well, I'm gonna do 5 minutes on the bike to get the legs flowing. I've just done a bit of mobility, and then I'm probably gonna go into some accessories of Bulgarians and stuff. So I'll try and get it all for you. Lunge is probably the worst exercise, to be honest. Heavy, single leg, ideal for running, but anyway. Oh my. Lunges are brutal. Honestly. Right, that's compounds done. We've now got accessories which start with Bulgarians. Now if you do Bulgarians you know how much these hurt. So wish me luck. Bulgarian split squat. If you make sure that you, for runners, make sure you stay up straight. Oh my god, that bro. Right.
Next, what's up next is I've got single leg RDLs or deadlift. Single leg deadlift, good for balance, good for the posterior chain, good for the glute. I need to make sure to push through my toe, otherwise I'm not engaging my glute properly. So let's give these ones a whirl. These ones don't hurt, but they're just so hard to get your balance right. But honestly, one of the most essential exercises for running, that's it. Single leg, good for balance. And if you do it properly, works everything. Right, so let's set this. Right, so pretty much ticked off compound move, couple of accessories. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, my legs are definitely feeling it. It's pretty much my first intense session back since Manchester. I promise I'll stop mentioning Manchester shortly, but all this is sort of like what you expect when you've finished a big block, essentially, not just a race. But yeah, my legs are pretty much feeling it. I think for the lunges, normally I'm around, I think 90 kilograms for 4 reps, and there I was 70. So I'm also being very cautious in my mind to not do too heavy. As again, it's about being sensible in this period here, so that the so pretty much got some isometrics left to do. We've got probably a bit of core work to do. I'm gonna try and do a bike as well, but I'm not sure to what intensity. More of a flush of the legs. Then I'm gonna do sauna. I'm just taking 5 minutes, to be honest. But yeah, strength work, honestly, I'm a huge advocate of. It's essential. And if you want longevity in this game, if you want to try and stay injury free, I'm a big advocate of it. But yeah, honestly, to be honest, this training session here isn't a reflection of everything I do. I would always pick sort of one compound, sometimes maybe two. So if I did like a squat, I might do a deadlift or an RDL. Lunges kill me, to be honest. So therefore I might not do another, like today I've just done lunges as my main compound move. The Bulgarians, yeah, I hate them, but they're so good. So I put them in. And then, yeah, the accessories are pretty much just to make sure that we're ticking off the key areas. So mainly glute work, hamstring, quads get a bit of work, probably not as much as I should, but I don't enjoy doing the leg extension. I should probably front squat a bit more. But yeah, pretty much a good mixture. I have got a little bit of a tender pain in my hamstring at the minute. I felt that track last night. I just think it's muscle fatigue. So I'm just being cautious, but I'm going to do some isos for the hamstring now, so potentially that could be a good indicator of if it's just a little bit of pain. But so the training session really is involving compound to begin, then we look at doing the accessories of Bulgarian split squat, single leg deadlift. They're probably my two key ones that I'll do. I'll add in calf raises, very good for preventing, say, shin splints, stuff like that. And then I'll also try and put in other stuff like leg extension. I won't do like single leg press if I've done lunges, but I will put it in if I've done squats potentially. And then the other stuff is just some isos. Plyos, I'm going to try and fit them back in on a different day, but I say this, but in a marathon block it's so hard to put them in for myself, because the only other day I can really put them in is a Thursday or Friday. It's a Friday, because Thursday I'll run twice, and obviously I do this on a Wednesday. So if I'm putting them in, it'll probably be a Thursday or Friday now, seeing as I'm doing shorter stuff. So yeah, let's crack on. Isometric.
honestly, the pain isn't bad. It's just holding. So on the drag throughs, make sure that you're making sure that, like, I'd go quality over quantity, to be honest. Making sure that there's no movement in the hips. Focusing on, as you pull the weight, sharing the weight across. Then for the dead bug, making sure the spine's implanted on the floor, so no arch in the back. And then for the Russian twist, making sure the legs stay stable. And then also for the plank at the end, again making sure the bum's low, and then maybe squeeze your glutes if you're in the straight arm, and if you're on the forearm, obviously squeeze your glutes as well. It's all about control. And dead bugs. It's probably not all the core exercises I've put in. I teach it 3 times a week, so I'll also do it in there. But they're a good section of ones for running specifically. Do about 30-minute, maybe, flush out the legs. I don't know, undecided. Well, it lasted 20 minutes on the bike, which was enough. I'm still sweating off the sauna, but we did, where did we catch up? Yeah, we did 20 minutes on the bike, we then did, but sauna I've not done since before Manchester, so I managed to do 15 minutes, which I was struggling a bit. I took a 1 second shower, and then I did to 20, so I'm proud of that. It was a tough one today. I looked at my heart rate and I thought it's creeping up, so yeah, it's good though. That's the gym all ticked off. I also picked up a coffee, because obviously why not? Starbucks upstairs at work, you've got to get coffee. So flat white, oat milk, blonde, flat white, and then sugar-free vanilla in this one today. Boom. Got a bit of life admin to do. It's actually quite warm. I feel like starting this sort of YouTube was great because it's currently been sunny every time, so yeah, I'm a bit warm though, to be honest, so I think the jumper might come off. So yeah, that was pretty much gym ticked off. Like, that is normally that's quite a replication of like what I would do, probably weights wise, not as like light as that, but yeah, definitely sort of similar kind of session, so I'm glad with that. But we're gonna go for a coffee, even though I've got one. I'm gonna go for a bit of lunch maybe, or I'm gonna make some pasta. I might try and get the bike out, but I don't know yet. We're gonna see. I've got a couple of emails to reply to and a couple of programs to do, so it's gonna be a nice afternoon. It's pretty much my morning's the busy part, and then the afternoon's perfect. So yeah, probably cut to me, I don't know where. Well, we're back home, and now we've got the joys of putting the washing in. That is the only downside to being, one, a runner, two, into fitness, anything like that. You go through a lot of washing, but it's okay. See, we still already got a load going, so we need to put more in as well. But yeah, so I've got, it's sunny again. I think I'm gonna try and suss the bike situation out. Hey, you know this is the camera. Hey, whoa, the star of the show there. Not been for a run since that run club, have you? No. Whoa, look at that dog. Right then, let's suss out this bike situation. I believe it is down the side of the house. Oh. Oh, this is a mess. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. There's a lock and I don't know the code for the lock, so we're going to find out. You can tell I'm out of breath. This is the current situation we've got. Now, I'm no bike mechanic, but I don't think this is like able to pedal at the minute. But, however, we're going to get it done. So the handlebars are going to get changed. We're also going to obviously get the tyres pumped and probably a new chain put on, to be honest. But it's a start. It's a start. Pretty much spent the rest of the afternoon doing some programming, editing, and replying to some emails. Not fun, but it needs to be done. So, yeah. Pretty much tell you like my favourite part about coaching really is not only seeing progress, but like I get enjoyment from just planning people's weeks. I think it's like so good to see other people's journeys and see how they adapt to training and see how well they do. And like I get enjoyment from just setting them sort of sessions that I've either done myself in the past, or that I know will work for them, and it's so good. It's so good to see, and it's just that nice feeling of when someone else is like as dedicated as you are, or shows a bit of dedication. I enjoy it. Okay, so upon reviewing my content from today, I've realised that I haven't been recording in 4K on this camera. As I said, I'm getting used to it. So the gym stuff is a bit poor quality. However, it's obviously still put in this video because you've watched it. Hopefully, if you're still here. But yeah, so now for next time I know that potentially videoing in 4K might help. But yeah, I didn't realise actually. I thought the setting would have just been left on the best one, but clearly not. Well, I'm not going to lie, that has been an absolutely chaotic afternoon of editing, programming. I'm so glad I got loads done, but I feel like I've got no content for this video. So basically I ended up editing clips from today, from the gym session today. Hold on, I'll get my little stand. Yeah, so I ended up editing some content from today's gym session, and with that, made an Instagram post of the strength exercises. So hopefully, some other people can understand why strength is so important for runners. You'll have to turn the music down for copyright situations, but I've set the camera up. Hopefully, it doesn't fall, and I can show you. Oh, spoke too soon, eh?
Oh no, it's time for this again. So, every time you come in the house, this is what you get. For some food, I meal prepped. It is like I've meal prepped like a salt and pepper chicken with rice and a bit of veg. So it's in the microwave now, buzzing away. And then I'm gonna eat that, and it's pretty much bedtime. We're at work tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and Thursday means 6 a.m. start. But the best start, because we do run club first thing in the morning. So I'm excited for that. It's a great start to your day doing run club, especially running with other people. And when you do it so early, it's like the rest of the day you forget that you've actually ran. So when I was in the marathon block, like I'd run in the morning with run club and then run on the evening, and it'd be an easy double, and that felt so much better than a Monday easy double, because I just completely forgot that I'd ran in the morning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It should be a good day. Work-wise, we'll have classes and then clients as well. I believe I'll have, not including run club, I'll have 3 other classes and then 2 PTs. And then we finish midday. And tomorrow I think I'm going to try and take the bike. So the bike, I'm going to try and take it to get serviced. One thing that I always forget to do, right, is obviously I've been in the sauna today. So one thing I always forget to do is to drink more water, because obviously you lose quite a lot and it dehydrates you in the sauna. And I just forget to drink. I don't know why, because I'm normally quite good at like drinking a lot of water. But then I just forget once I've been in the sauna.
Well, it's time to settle down. I'm going to watch the second half of the PSG Bayern game in bed. But that concludes pretty much Wednesday. It's ticked off. A good day all in all. I promise I won't just do day in the life. Obviously, this one pretty much is to show you kind of the strength routine that I go through. But I will look at looking to do maybe what my shoe rotation is, what went wrong at Manchester. I'm going to look at all these other things. So if you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comment box. I'm open to anything, really, to some extent. But yeah, maybe some other bits of content about running. But yeah, I'm enjoying this long form stuff. I am. I do enjoy a day in the life. I feel like it's just a fun one to sort of make. But yeah, if you could drop a hate comment, dislike, hate comment, hate this. If you could drop a dislike, drop a hate comment, and subscribe, that would be great. And I'll catch you in the next one. I promise I've got a race coming very soon.